So if you've ever seen a nice garden, maybe it's person on your street that has the nicest landscaping and all that, if you look at everything in the winter time and there's snow on the ground, it all looks the same. Can you tell how nice somebody's landscaping is when there's snow everywhere? The answer is most likely no. And this is the metaphor I use often for body fat and abs. We want to say that the body fat over your abs is the snow, and you can have as nice of a six-pack as you want underneath there. You'll never see how nice it is until the snow is melted. So your number one priority technically is to get through the winter and the spring and let that snow melt. And that winter and spring, in terms of our plan, is getting yourself into a calorie deficit. Yeah, build up your core. So build up underneath the snow that strength, that tone. But you'll never see it until we melt the snow. So in winter and in spring, get your calorie deficit, get your protein up, continue to do your resistance training, add a little bit of the high intensity cardio as well, or maybe some low intensity cardio if you've exhausted those avenues already. But the point is that you want to find ways to melt the snow, and then you'll see the abs at the end. You'll see the nice landscaped garden at the end. And for most people, they ask me, how do I get to the landscaped garden? And I always say, well, first you got to melt the snow. Or I'll often hear is like, oh, I don't have any abs. When I say, contract your abs or focus on contraction or stabilizing, I often hear, I don't have abs. And yeah, you might not visibly see them. But that's like saying in the middle of winter, I don't have a front lawn. I don't have a garden. And the truth of the matter is you do. You can't see it yet. So let's get towards you being able to see it. Let's get to melting that snow. So really, it's important that we're not worrying about, cutting the grass. We're not worried about pruning. We're not worrying about weeding. We're not worrying about how you're arranging the flowers. Right now you're worrying about making sure that it's all laid out properly. And you're focusing on melting the snow, doing what you need to do to get to the point where it's summertime and you can see that fully landscaped garden, and you can finally say, actually, I do have one.